Thank you for tuning in to Zim News Beat TV with Robert Fumani.
Intern Dr. Ololutho Mazwai dies on duty, how 4 KZN doctors died one after another within 3 days. The province of KwaZulu-Natal, KZN, South Africa, is currently gripped by a chilling mystery unfolding within its Department of Health. Between May 11, 2025 and May 13, 2025, 4 medical professionals passed away, leaving a trail of unanswered questions and raising serious concerns about the conditions faced by healthcare workers in the region. The circumstances surrounding these deaths, particularly that of Dr. Ololutho Mazwai, a young intern who died while on duty, have sparked outrage and demands for accountability. The story began to unravel with the passing of Dr. Siyabonga Zulu, a medical officer in anesthesia at Ngwilazan Hospital, on Sunday, May 11, 2025. Details surrounding his death remain scarce, but his colleagues remember him as a dedicated and promising member of the medical team. Just a day later, on Monday, May 12, 2025, tragedy struck again. Dr. Ololutho Mazwai, an intern based at Prince Mishiani Memorial Hospital in Durban, collapsed and died while on duty. The 25-year-old had recently been diagnosed with diabetes, a condition that would ultimately become a focal point of the unfolding investigation. Reports began to surface suggesting that Dr. Mazwai had felt unwell in the days leading up to his death and had even reported his ill health to his supervisor. However, it's alleged that he was pressured to continue working despite his condition. These allegations have ignited a firestorm of controversy, with many questioning whether Dr. Mazwai's death could have been prevented. Adding to the growing sense of unease, Monday, May 12, 2025, also saw the death of Dr. Tumalo Kegalati, who worked in the obstetrics and gynecology unit at Addington Hospital. Dr. Kegalati was found dead at his home in Clare Estate, leaving behind a community reeling from the loss of another dedicated medical professional. The following day, Tuesday, May 13, 2025, brought yet another blow to the KZN Department of Health. Mr. Mbalo Seal, a radiographer at Port Shepstone Hospital, passed away while on duty. The sudden and unexpected nature of his death further deepened the sense of crisis engulfing the province's healthcare system. The KZN Department of Health responded to the mounting concerns with a statement expressing its shock and deep sadness at the untimely deaths of the 4 medical professionals. The department acknowledged the extraordinary loss of these staff members, whose dedication and service had left an indelible mark on their colleagues and communities. However, this statement did little to quell the growing anger and frustration, particularly surrounding the circumstances of Dr. Mazwai's death. The South African Medical Association Trade Union, SAMETU, condemned the alleged treatment of Dr. Mazwai, vowing to closely monitor the internal investigation launched by the hospital's CEO. SAMETU Provincial Chairperson Dr. Baal Kumalo expressed the union's disturbance at the claims that Dr. Mazwai was forced to work while unwell. She urged junior doctors to report any instances of abuse, even anonymously, to avoid similar tragedies in the future. SAMETU is also planning sessions to educate junior staff on their labor rights within healthcare facilities. The Public Servants Association, PSA, has also weighed in on the matter, describing Dr. Mazwai's death as tragic and preventable. The union alleges that his deteriorating health was visible, yet he was compelled by his supervising consultant to continue working. The PSA has demanded the immediate precautionary suspension of the implicated supervisor and other senior managers who may have contributed to or ignored the intern's situation, calling for a public report detailing accountability and consequences for those involved. Adding fuel to the fire, a doctor at Prince Mishiani Memorial Hospital, speaking on condition of anonymity for fear of reprisals, confirmed that an investigation is indeed underway. This confirmation, however, came in the absence of an official statement from the KZN Department of Health, further fueling the perception of a lack of transparency. The family of Dr. Ololutho Mazwai is seeking justice, alleging that their son was forced to work despite being ill. Reports indicate that he fainted twice while on duty, raising serious questions about the level of care and attention he received in his final hours. The KZN Department of Health has since confirmed that the supervisor at Prince Mishiani Memorial Hospital has been placed on precautionary suspension following Dr. Mazwai's death. This move, while welcomed by some, is seen by others as a mere symbolic gesture that fails to address the deeper systemic issues plaguing the province's healthcare system. MEC for Health in KwaZulu-Natal, Nomagugu Simalanangati, has urged interns at the hospital to come forward and voice their grievances, particularly in cases of perceived bullying or ill treatment. She stated that her door is open not only for interns but also for every health worker who feels mistreated at work, encouraging them to report any concerns, even anonymously. The chairperson of the Parliamentary Portfolio Committee on Health, Sibong Isanid Lomo, has also expressed his concern over the situation, stating that it was heartbreaking that someone who dedicated his life to serving others had encountered a situation that should have been managed with the utmost urgency and care. He called for urgent reform in the healthcare system to ensure that medical interns and professionals are provided with the necessary support, resources, and environment to thrive. As the investigations continue, the KZN Department of Health finds itself under immense pressure to provide answers and implement meaningful changes to prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future. The deaths of these 4 medical professionals have exposed deep-seated issues within the province's healthcare system, including allegations of inhumane working conditions, abuse of power, and a lack of support for junior doctors. The South African Human Rights Commission has previously raised concerns about the conditions faced by junior doctors in public hospitals, calling for a review of their workload and support systems. The current crisis in KZN serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need to address these issues and ensure that those who dedicate their lives to caring for others are themselves cared for and protected. The coming weeks and months will be critical in determining whether meaningful change will occur or whether these tragedies will simply fade into memory, leaving the underlying problems to fester and potentially claim more lives in the future. The eyes of the nation are now on KwaZulu-Natal, as the province grapples with the loss of 4 medical heroes and the urgent need to heal its wounded healthcare system.
For these and more stories, tune in to Zim News Bit TV with Robert Tafumani.